In this video, I'm going to pull the curtain back. I'm going to show and explain concepts that you've never thought of, nobody has ever told you, and you've probably thought are counterproductive and counterintuitive to dog training, but they're actually the key to becoming a master dog trainer.
Because the leash is never tight. That's why over there, I said don't guide her around.
I'm going to show you 3 practical and easy to learn moves that are going to greatly improve your dog's loose leash walking and your dog freaking out on other dogs. You're watching this video possibly because your dog is out of control, pulls you down the street. Those days are over. This video is going to help you. This is my deepest dive into my method. My method uses redirection and unpredictability. Everybody believes that we have to be super clear with our dog all the time. You don't. You want to be a little unpredictable with your dog because unpredictability is what is going to get your dog to go, where's this lady? I have to look at this lady. Is this lady turning? Is this lady walking into me? That is the key. So it's 3 moves that I'm going to boil down and show you many times. There's the butt touch right there. That is good for when your dog you're just standing there and they're pulling and you touch their butt and they flip around. This dog's sitting for the first time. But once we start walking, you're going to see these 3 moves right now. Okay, so the dog jumps. I just kind of walk into him. Treats. Treats help this process. Treats do not, almost never fix your loose leash walking or cause loose leash walking. They're nice, but they're not everything. They're a small part. So here's the moves. Ready? You're going to see them right here. First is going to be the 180. Walk, turn, and there is the cutoff. I like to do those 2 moves together. The 180, and then you cut the dog off with walking into the dog. You do not knee the dog. You simply walk. The dog is looking, and then he sometimes runs into you. But you have to do the 180 first. So watch this. We're going to keep doing it. And treats. Tons of treats. So we're going to walk. The dog leaves me, and I turn, give a little correction. Then I give a treat. Now we're going to walk more. Let's see if the dog leaves me. He's saying, I want to go over there. And I'm saying, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Again, walk right into the dog. He's got to avoid you. Your dogs right now, they get the leash on, they pull, and you've set it up where they just pull wherever they want to go. This creates a loose leash. This creates the dog checking in with you to go, where's this person at? So this 180 move is awesome. You turn around. There, I turned around and treated. It's constantly turning. You're doing this in your backyard. Constant turns. Right now, the dog's leaving me. The dog does not know where I am, okay? You're going to see, dog's leaving. Is it terrible? No, it's not terrible, but the dog is leaving. Little tiny correction, and I'm going this way. On that correction and all these corrections, the dog is learning I have to watch this guy. And then I will get treats next to this guy. So walking, 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 and turn, and little correction, and go this way, then treat. That's the key. In your backyard, in your front area, if you have a big house, in your house, walking, walking. There's the bump method. So the dog is basically walking into me, and I'm going, you want them on an island. You want them to not be touching you. You don't want them to feel the tight leash. You want them to have to look at you. The only way you get a dog to look at you is with a loose leash and when they're not touching you. So leaving me, now following me. Good job by the dog. And walking, walking, treat. For hanging back, for not going forward, there's the bump, there's the bump. So the 3 methods are the 180, which you've seen, 180 right here. Dog was coming around too slow. They need to be following your body. Every move you make. We're not going to get, this is not a perfect heel. This is loose leash walking. And at the end of this video, you're going to see this dog off leash. You saw the dog walk in, pulling as hard as it could possibly pull with the owner, right? That's many of your dogs. How are we going to possibly get a dog who is constantly trying to leave me or leave the owner? How are we going to get them to do the complete opposite? And it is to never pull and constantly be watching the owner off leash, which is pretty crazy that this dog after 10 minutes could be off leash. Now it's following me, following everywhere I go. You want the dog to key off of your body. Checking in with you, gets treats. The treats don't compete. They never compete with smelling that bush, fighting that dog, playing with that dog. They almost never compete. The force-free folks are like, avoid dogs, constantly treat. What other area in life do you just avoid and give your kids M&Ms? No, no, no. There is, we give them love, we give them treats, we give them dessert, we take care of them. But there is a time to say, knock that off, and we're going to do this method. So 180s, I'm going to keep saying it, 180 right there, cutoff method where you walk into the dog, and the bump when the dog's leaving on you. 180 right there. Now the dog is doing really good. Totally keying off my body. That's what you want. Look at this. So good. Keying off my body. And you can start to lessen the treats a little bit once the dog is getting there. There's the 180. So the 180 and then the cutoff method. This dog is right now going, I have to watch this guy. This guy is crazy. This dog goes a bunch of different places. Unlike the people watching this video and people at home where the dog literally gets on a leash and it goes to the end of the leash and you take a left down the street and you go straight and you never turn or you never turn clearly and the dog just knows what's up. It's too clear. It's too predictable. You want to be unpredictable. Now we're off leash. There is no leash attached to this dog. Yes, the leash is next to me. That's the perfect middle step. The stimulus is still there, so the dog sees it and it kind of doesn't know, right? There's that unpredictability again. The leash is off. The dog's kind of going, I don't know if it's on or it's off. I might as well just follow this guy. I'm going to drop the leash in a minute. Now the full stimulus of the leash is gone. No leash is it's not being used right now, but it's still kind of there, right? We're tricking the dog a little bit. This is sleight of hand. Then the leash gets dropped, and I have a dog 10 minutes ago was pulling as hard as it could. Now I have a dog who is keying off my body, who is checking in with me. Keep the treats up. So if this video has provided value to you, if you have learned something in this video, I try to make all my videos learning videos for the average person to not make their life more difficult, to not tell them e-collars are the answer or treats are the answer, but real value, then hit that subscribe button.